daughter and sister. I can understand your surprise, Ruth, but once you get over the shock.
Well, Adam cares a great deal for Sam.
And do you think there's something going on? Things may come out in this hearing that you'd rather not want to be made public.
I've never had a professor hit on me before.
Did he force you to sleep with him?
He knows every trick to seduce a girl. I'm telling the truth. You've got to believe that.
12, 13.
Hi. Guess who stopped in to say hello?
Oh, God, I can't have a visit with my mother right now.
No, it wasn't her. Try Rob.
Rob Donnelly?
In the flesh. And was he ever stunned to find me living here?
You didn't start up with him, I hope.
Sam, I wanted to beat the crap out of him. But I didn't want to make things any worse, you know.
I doubt things could get any worse.
Oh, well, they could if Rob has his way. Man, the nerve of that dude. After failing you and ruining your graduation, how the hell can he show up here?
Wait a minute. Did he say he'd reconsider?
Dream on. He thinks he's doing you a favor. Oh, Sam's getting off easily. An F in biology's a small price to pay for what she's done.
What I've done? What about him?
Hey, you don't have to sell me, okay? After that setup he pulled on you, he's lucky he's still got a job.
Not for long.
Sam, what are you talking about?
I'm going all the way with this, Adam. All the way to the dean of this university.
Come in, Wally. But make it quick.
Does that go for your mother-in-law, too?
Oh, babe. What brings you here? Yeah?
Well, I went out to pick up some graduation cards. Then I stopped downtown, looked in on Rebecca.
How's she doing?
Disappointed your deal with Martin Jackson fell through.
Yeah, well, I'm a little disappointed myself. But these things happen in business.
Too bad for everyone. Ruth was counting on it. Maybe counting too much.
I realized again this morning why I love Ruthie so much.
Guess the only one losing out is Rebecca.
I'll pay her well for the time she put in.
You know, she's been with that law firm going on 5 years now.
Oh, that's right.
Working real hard toward the partnership. She was real close until...
Until what?
Yesterday. When you and Mr. Jackson
Couldn't come to terms. Oh, I can't believe that, Dick. They won't renege on her just because of a... Or will they?
Don't suppose there's any way you could change your mind, is there?
Going someplace special?
Last-ditch attempt to salvage the Marshall deal.
By getting cozy with Mrs. Marshall? I know you better than you think I do.
Meaning you were eavesdropping on my meeting with Joel.
I heard you say that the lady was on your side. So, what's the strategy? Lay on your famous charm, extra sweet?
She's too savvy to go along with that husband of hers and his damn do-gooder ideas.
Too bad the man has a heart, Martin. Be sure to tell Ruth that you traded yours in years ago for a checkbook and a Rolls Royce.
Yes.
Martin, what a surprise.
Hello, Ruth. Hope I'm not disturbing you.
Of course not. Come on in.
What a lovely home.
Thank you.
Not that I'm surprised. You've elegant taste.
I try. Henry's at the office, I'm afraid.
Well, I thought he would be. It's you I've come to see.
Uh-huh. Something about ice cream?
I guess I'm pretty transparent. But I wanted to tell you personally how sorry I am things turned out as they did.
I'd be very interested in hearing your version. Please, sit down. Let me take your coat.
Henry caught me completely off balance. I never expected he'd react against leasing the new plant I've got for him. I figured he'd jump at the chance to have a state-of-the-art facility.
Martin, you're bucking Henry's convictions. I've never known him to go against them. He won't budge on this plant issue. He has a genuine loyalty to all our employees on the South Side.
But to let this opportunity slip away.
I know. It's a shame.
Then you're just as frustrated as I am, aren't you?
I counted on it for many reasons.
We're so much alike, Ruth. You have dreams and goals for the good life.
The good life.
I've seen all along how much Henry values your opinion, and he should. You've an innate sense of what's right. Perhaps if he knew how deeply you feel, how much you see there is to gain, he might give this a second thought.
You're suggesting?
The right word at the right moment can make a lot of difference. And if anyone can change your husband's mind, it's you, Ruth. That I'm sure of.
What's in that head of yours now, Sam?
Look, if Rob thinks that I'm going to forgive and forget his failing me in biology, he's wrong.
Sam, you tried to trap him once, and we both know what happened.
Look, this time I'm going by the book. I petitioned the dean about a grade change.
Oh, in order to do that, you need a good reason.
Is undue stress and anxiety brought on by a professor's sexual advances a good enough reason?
You can't be serious, can you?
I've never been more serious in my life.
Now, do you realize what you're risking? If you go to the dean with this, everything's going to come out, Sam. Everything.
Look, it's perfectly within my rights as a student. And whether or not I willingly got involved with Rob, the fact is, he's a professor who used his power to make my life a living hell.
Okay, well, I hate to be the one to burst your bubble. But the reality is you stole that biology exam.
Look, I've been under intense pressure all semester. Pressure that's caused me to take extreme measures.
I doubt that's a good enough reason for the dean.
Dr. Lugar thinks it is.
Doctor who?
The campus shrink. He's writing me a letter on my behalf.
Sam, this could really blow up in your face. All that dirty laundry coming out in the public eye, you don't know...
I can't worry about that.
Sam.
Graduation's only a week away. I've got to graduate with Monique. I've got to.
It's a telephone.
Hello?
Miss Whitmore, please.
This is Sam Whitmore.
This is Dr. Lugar. I've written the letter for your petition.
Oh, Dr. Lugar, thank you so much. You've no idea how much better I felt since our session today.
Well, I wanted to call you myself so that you'd understand I'm writing this letter because I truly believe that therapy is in your best interests.
Oh, I can't agree with you more, Doctor, and I have every intention of coming to another session.
A very wise decision. You can pick up the letter at my office anytime now.
You'll never know how grateful I am. Thank you again.
So, what's this about another session?
Dr. Lugar has this crazy idea that I need therapy.
Why would he think that?
Oh, because he said all this psycho talk about Rob reminding me of my father, and that's why I got involved with him. Who knows where he came up with that?
Well, it seems like you gave a better performance than you realized.
Well, I've got to go pick up that letter and bring it to the dean's office, along with my petition.
Hey, wait a minute, Sam. I wish you wouldn't do this.
Look, it's too late now. And from here on out, it's beyond my control.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of.
Because my life takes my lantern too.
Henry, you know I'd never interfere in your business. But if there's any chance you might change your mind.
To make Rebecca look good at the law firm, huh? Now, you don't really think that she'd want me to take this deal just so she could get a partnership, do you?
As someone who cares about you both, I just thought if you were on the fence...
You'd push me in the right direction. I'm sorry, Viv, but the ball is in Jackson's court right now.
But I thought you broke off everything.
Because he wants me to relocate my plant to the suburbs, and I won't do it.
But you got stores in the suburbs.
Yes, we do. And all the ice cream for those stores comes from the same plant we've always used on the south side. I can't put our brothers and sisters out of work, not after all these years.
Can't Mr. Jackson see that?
He's never been hungry, Vivian. He's got no idea what it means to be poor. So he doesn't understand that you've got to give back some of what you take out.
I had no idea that's what the problem was.
Well, now you do. So the deal's over, and we've just got to accept it. Now, I'm sure Rebecca can understand where I'm coming from. After all, wasn't she the one who gave me a leg up out of the ghetto?
You haven't forgotten what you owed.
And I never will.
All right, Henry. I understand.
I wish it was different, Viv. But Jackson isn't going to change his mind, and neither am I. But at least I've got what means the most to me. Ruthie's support and my people taken care of. And that means more to me than all the money in the world.
You really think I could change my husband's mind?
From what I've seen, you two have a perfect relationship. You want the best for each other.
Well, we've always worked together.
But it isn't too late. Surely you feel my offer's fair.
Oh, certainly, more than fair. Martin, this may come as a surprise to you, but I'm in total agreement with Henry.
You are?
Yes, while I'm aware of our personal loss, there's no way we could abandon our employees or uproot them. Every time a business moves out of the South Side, the conditions worsen for everybody.
I didn't know the South Side was so significant for you.
It's significant for my husband.
Like I said from the first, you are a very special woman.
But not as smart business-wise as you had hoped.
On the contrary, I respect you, Ruth. Even if I don't agree, I can't fault your conviction. It's been a revelation knowing you. And a privilege.
I feel the same about you.
And then I won't say goodbye, just a bientôt. I'll show myself out.
Mm-hmm. Martin, remember, it wasn't you that Henry turned down. It was the suburbs. Henry, I know you're right, but it could have been so wonderful.
And the root of this trauma dates back to the abandonment by her father when she was 5 years old. Because of this lifelong scar, she felt compelled to succumb to Professor Donnelly's advances, which indicates an underlying desperation for approval from an older male figure, i.e. her father. A more detailed summation is available upon request. Further therapy is recommended for Miss Whitmore. What a load of babble. Well, at least he bought into my act. That's all that matters.
Hello, Sam. I was by your apartment earlier.
Adam told me.
He gave you the message?
Verbatim.
No hard feelings, then.
That's not how you felt the other day.
Look, you tried to pull a fast one on me with that tape recorder. And to prove what?
Nothing, obviously.
Sam, we both know what really happened between us.
Call me dumb, Rob, but I still don't know. One minute I thought we had something special.
and the next you turn on me.
Look, I have never been involved with one of my students before. Sam, one of a kind.
Well, now I'm at the end of my senior year without a degree.
It's one class. You can make it up this summer. Look, I can't let professional integrity go to pot because I'm attracted to you. Believe me, it's better to have a failing grade than a charge of cheating. That would go all the way to the dean of this university.
Well, then I suppose I should thank you.
Sam, I hope we could be friends.
Friends, I don't...
Just think about it.
Was it your charm or logic that failed, darling? I gather Ruth Marshall wasn't buying?
You think I was trying to destroy something? I'm not trying to take jobs away from people. I'm just trying to make a sound business move. That's what I thought this country was about. Getting ahead.
But there's getting ahead. And then there's getting so far ahead that you leave everyone, even your own, behind.
Don't tell me about my own. I fought battles my whole life. Maybe not in the streets, but I've lived through hells you and Henry couldn't begin to imagine.
What kind of hells?
Being called white boy by the brothers because my parents had money. Wasn't black enough for them. And to the white kids, I was just black enough to be ignored.
Nobody ignores you now, do they?
You're damn right, because I can buy and sell most of them.
And all it cost you was your soul.
Look, I've never forgotten who I am. I help people. I help a lot.
Oh, yes, yes. You donate a great deal of money to the community. And even more, right before tax time.
What's wrong with that?
Not a thing. But Henry Marshall? He's done it the hard way. He's kept a lifeline with the South Side. His blood and guts flow through there.
Do you have any idea what it's going to cost him turning down my offer?
Not as much as it's costing you right this minute. You live up here in this ivory tower. Always trying to prove that you are better than the brothers on the street.
Damn it, I am better!
Oh, better off. You started better off. Thanks to your family.
So, it's just an accident of birth.
Some people who would say that.
And I haven't worked hard, sweated blood to be where I am?
Honey, of course you have. I am not putting down your success. Money has opened doors for you. But don't get mad, because there are some doors that money won't open. Relax. This is not the end of the world. You'll think of some way to get what you want. You always do.
You think so?
Oh, I bet money on it.
Professor Donnelly, your office told me I'd find you here.
Yes, Sharon, what is it?
Well, the dean's office requested that I hand deliver this to you.
Okay, thanks. Please be advised that Stephanie Whitmore, also known as Sam Whitmore, has filed a petition for a grade change with the Office of the Dean concerning your course, Biology 240. Due to the sensitive nature and seriousness of the allegations, we request an immediate response to this petition. Damn her.
With 25% less fat.
Next on Generations.
Why be complacent with what we've got? Now, that's a trap your generation falls into.
You're trying to hide from the shame of your mama being the Whitmore housekeeper, but I'm not. I'm proud of it.
Professor Donnelly's requested a hearing on the matter. What you really need for this hearing is a witness.
The saga continues.
Tonight, here's Alfie in a Tonight Show spoof with Ed McMahon, Rich Little, and Dr. Joyce Brothers on a special one-hour Alf. Then, the abortion case that's still causing turmoil. Now the true story behind the headlines. Oscar nominee Holly Hunter stars in a world premiere movie, Roe vs. Wade. The best TV movie this year, says People magazine. Tonight.